Objective 4, recognize and understand how the S, P, and D blocks are organized on the table. Notice I didn't include the F blocks because they're called the rare earth metals for a reason. They're rare. I mean, look at their names. They're not stuff you've heard of except maybe like uranium or plutonium, and then you've maybe only heard of it but don't really know what it's used for. So they're pretty rare. So S, P, and D, those are the ones we use a lot. I'll take the F off here since I didn't include it. So how are the S, P, and D blocks organized on the table? If something's in the S block, what do you know about it? If it's in the S block, what's true? It's in the first or second family. What's true about its electrons? Yeah, its valence, it either has one or two valence electrons because its valence electrons are going into the s orbital. Its last electron went into the s orbital. That's what the block tells you. Where did its last electron go? So the type of block the block an element is in tells us the kind of orbital the very last valence electron went into. So S block, how many s orbitals can there be in any energy level? How many orbitals? Just one, right? So how many electrons could go into an s orbital? Two. So we only need two rows, two families, two groups for the s block. So it's the first two families. So group 1 and 2. Because each energy level only has one s orbital, which holds two total electrons. The p block is going to be how many families? It's going to be 6 because it's the last 6 families. So this is groups 13 to 18. Okay, each energy level can have 3 p orbitals with 6 total electrons. And I don't know why they didn't put the p's right next to the s, since they fill up in that order. I guess because eventually the d's jump in there. So you go down to 4s, but then you go back to 3d. They could have put the d's on the other side, and then it would look tall and then get short. It doesn't really matter. And then the d block is the middle 10. So that's groups 3 to 12. Sometimes they're called the B groups. And each energy level can have 5 d orbitals with 10 total electrons. So the D block is also known as the transition metals. Or the D and F blocks together are called transition elements. When you hear about representative elements, that's the S and P families, which I think is the next one of the objectives on here. Bless you.